kayo po ay nanalo ng jackpot sa isang contest at nanalo po kayo ng 1 million pesos. Ang tanong, anong gagawin mo? If you have all the money right now and you have all the time in the world, di ba? Ang sarap isipin yun, gusto mo mag-travel, gusto mo probably to give the best to your relatives, to your children. Yes. That's all the dreams of each and every Filipino to have financial freedom. Pero ang tanong, ano ba yung tunay na financial freedom? Naging malaya tayo sa utang, wala tayong pinuproblema tungkol sa pera. So right now, I just want to share with you the 6 steps to financial freedom. Let's start with step number 1. Step number 1 is get out of debt. Remember, in paying off your debt, it's not in the amount that's more important. It's in your willingness to pay that is more important. Pag nabayaran nyo na pa kaunti-konti yung utang, you are on your way out. Second step is set aside 1 to 2 months of your living budget. Yung budget mo, halimbawa ay 10,000 pesos per month times 2, that's 20,000 pesos. Ilagay nyo po sa bucket, untouchable. Let's go to step 3. Sa step 3 naman, another 3 to 6 months. Let's put it at 6 months, multiply ng 10,000, 60,000. Yung 60,000, pwede nyo gawin sa long term, pwede nyo lagay sa time deposit, or let's say money market, o medyo high yielding interest. Ito pong step 2 at step 3 po, makinig. Is the most important on the 6 steps of financial freedom. Just in case, when I say just in case you lose your job, you lose your capacity to earn, you lose your business, you have 8 months of living expense to live on. Sa totoo lang, karamihan tayong mga Pilipino, we live on a month-to-month basis. Oras na mawalan ng trabaho, oras na mawalan ng income, automatic ano nangyayari? We get into debt. We make decisions that we regret afterwards and we will regret it for the rest of our lives. Pero kung meron tayong 8 months of living budget, you know what you can do? You can sleep well, at the same time you can make the right choices, you can make the right decision, and I can assure you, in 8 months time you can find a new job, you can start your own business. So step 2 and 3 is very crucial in the 6 steps. Let's go to step number 4. Step number 4 is make major purchases such as car, vacation, down payment for a house. That's the only time you can buy those big stuff. Pero unfortunately, again, tayo mga Pilipino, wala pa tayong sa step number 1, tayo po ay naging sa step number 4. Yun po nagiging problema. And some of us, we buy a car in credit. Okay, yung job natin for, let's say, 3 years, may 5 years payment ka. Tapos on the 3rd year, hihirapan ka na magbayad. 4th year, hindi ka na nakakabayad. Ang tanong, ano po mangyayari sa ating sasakyan kung hindi na po tayo nakakabayad? Mareremata po siya. And what will happen to the down payment? What will happen to the money that you have invested for 4 years? Gone. So I do suggest make the right decision. Go to step 1, 2, 3 before you go to step number 4. Right now, let's go to step number 5. Step number 5, that's the time you are allowed to make long-term investments such as educational fund, retirement fund, no? Doon mo i-allocate on step number 5. And step number 6 is what we call as high-risk investment, such as speculative stocks or other financial instruments. But listen to me carefully. I wouldn't advise you to go on to step number 6 if you do not understand what you're getting into. Kung hindi nyo po naintindihan yung financial instrument, may nagsabi, magandang mag-invest dito dahil malaking interest compared to the bank. Kung hindi nyo po naintindihan ang negosyo niya, huwag nyo pong pasukan. That's the first rule. The second rule is this. The higher the interest, the higher the risk. My friends, don't get into something na hindi nyo po naintindihan. And finally, I'll just close with this story. My friend once invited me to an investment venture that probably promises around 3% per month. And then sinabi niya mag-invest daw. Sabi ko, kapatid, pag 3% per month, yan times 12 months, 36% per year. Yan, I think that's too much. Well, I've been investing with this company for the past 5 years and they are okay. So, sinabi ko sa kanya, probably, I'm not just a risk taker. If you want to do it, go ahead and do it. And truly enough, that he had really made a lot of money in 3 years' time. Bought a car, bought a house. And then sinasabi niya, hindi ka kasi nakinig sa akin eh. Again, I go back to the 2 rules. Number 1, I do not understand the business. Number 2, the higher the interest, the higher the risk. The following year, when I met him again, hindi ko na nakikita ang kanyang sasakyan. At tinanong ko, kamusta siya? Hindi na siya nakatira sa village na tinitirhan niya. There I learned, yung kumpanya na pinag-i-investan niya ng 3% per month ay biglang nagsara. at nawala. Ang pinakamalungkot na nangyari, lahat ng savings nila, lahat ng pinundar nila, at lahat ng mga inutangan nila. Ngayon, hindi nila kaya bayaran at nawala na kanilang kayamanan. So friends, mag-ingat po sa mga matatamis na labi at maglalapit po sa atin na sasabihin na mas maganda na mag-invest po kayo dito. Again, babalik po tayo. Kung hindi nyo naintindihan ang investment, kung mataas po masyadong interest, tumakbo na po kayo at huwag nyo pong ilabas ang inyong pera. If you follow these steps, I can assure you, you will be financially free. Thank you.